Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf, where today we are repairing a few walls out here in Vegbar so that they will be nice and secure just in case, or I should say when the goblins attack again. And once I do all these walls, then I could look for Scala and report on my findings there. Here we go, that's 3 down, 7 to go. I've returned to Scala. First off, I finished boarding the walls.
The mountains belong to us, not to those foul goblins.
Good work, Pineleaf. Vegbar is now more prepared for the next time the goblins decide to measure their bravery against our blades and our claws. Oh boy. And now, speaking of goblins...
So, you wish to enter Goblin Town? I overheard your plans. This seems risky, but I will not stop you.
It may be our only path to success. I have a scout station near Goblin Gate. She will be able to get you near to where the hobgoblins have holed themselves up. Find her. Alright, I will presume you are referring to the scout and not to the hobgoblin. And here we are. Oh, 4 quests here. Or what all do we have here?
The Bjornings once made safe the Riverlands. We will again.
Do you remember the crude drawings we found at Einhardt's homestead? I believe the goblins were going to spread them in Goblin Town in an attempt to sway more of their former followers of the great goblin side. I have them right here. I can't believe I am entertaining this idea, but perhaps it's worth to continue the great goblin's work? Ugh, even the word tastes foul to me. But this is one case where it truly seems like we must help the great goblin, for he is the lesser of our foes today. Well, strange things. Interlopers from the north?
The Bjornings once made safe the Riverlands. We will again.
This so-called warlord who leads the hobgoblins from Gundabad is the real threat in Goblin Town today. His hobgoblins have cowed the goblins into submission, and they themselves are of great size and vicious fighters. Defeat as many as you can to find while you're inside. Yes, I will do that, and I'll make it an even playing field. That's what we're trying to go for. Thinning their ranks.
The Bjornings once made safe the Riverlands. We will again.
The great goblin appears to have quite a few goblins still staying with him, but his forces pales in comparison to what remains inside Goblin Town. You will have to defeat quite a number of them to even the odds. Alright, so defeat 10 goblins at the gate and 15 inside of Goblin Town. It's 25 goblins in all. Whee! That should thin their numbers, that's for sure.
The Vales are under our protection.
Oh, and destroy their watchtowers while you're at it. Of course, of course, of course. Let's find that scout. These watchtowers are always a real trial to find, but here's the first one, at least the first one that I was able to find. And apparently the goblin at the top of the watchtower did not appreciate it. Well, too bad. Now, are there any others in this? Yeah, like the one on the other side of this little entrance. So misty here that it's difficult to say. I mean, you would almost think that these were called the Misty Mountains. Yeah. Well named, I guess. That looks like the gate into Goblin Town up ahead. So that means I'll be seeing more goblins and more of these watchtowers as I get closer. Speaking of goblins, right over here. Goblin Town goblins. Or Goblin Gate goblins, I guess more likely. Wait. I am doing what I can to thin their numbers. They just won't thin themselves. Hey, 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 stop that! Stop that! Stop that! You're being thinned! Right, now, where is the next? There's one right over there. No one here guarding it? Well, I suppose there's somebody up on top who will just give a yelp. Yeah, right on cue. Now, where are we? Yeah, there's another one right up there. So I think this one's going to be more guarded. Whoops, 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 whoops. Hi! Yeah, by a trio, apparently. There we go. I'm not... Oh, no wonder I'm burning. I was wondering why I wasn't doing a very good job at healing myself from these. Goblins, yes. Fire, poison, tar, all sorts of nasty things. Well, they're goblins. Now, where is that? Oh, here it is, right? Okay, now I can reach it. Oh, I mean, that was it. I attacked a camp that didn't have a tower in it. Ah! Silly me! Well, at least I killed a few goblins. Here is the door into Goblin Town, and I must say, this scout is doing a pretty good job of hiding, that's for sure. I almost didn't notice her. The only reason I did is because of the quest ring. Oh, and I'm having trouble clicking on her, too. Here we go.
Yes, I can get you inside.
Let me
know when you are ready.
Yeah, let's go now. Welcome to Goblin Town. Is this a good place to put a campaign poster? Vote for me for Great Goblin! Well, or something like that. You're a real leader! Who wants these horrific hobgoblins all over the place, right? No, we want a goblin leading goblins. Something like that. Goblin Town for goblins. Well, I prefer for Goblin Town. Well, okay, I will prefer if the goblins didn't have Goblin Town. But I guess better the goblins having it than the hobgoblins having it. Alright, here we go. Oh, the next ideal drawing location seems to be up ahead. Just in case that was giving me a false one. Alright, another ideal location. At least we don't have an endless number of goblins spawning from doors or anything like that, as you have in the missions. Of course, you do have the usual spawns, but that's a little detail. 1 down, 15 to go. Oh, yippee! Okay, next. Oh-ho! I spy with my little eye something that starts with G, and unfortunately in this place there will be a lot of these G's all over the place. See, so I need to kill 15 goblins, 15 birds up a fir tree, or something like that, and 5 hobgoblins. Well, it'll just be the beginning of killing hobgoblins, I'm sure, on that matter. I need to place more campaign posters. And find the leader of these hobgoblins. Hey, can you tell me? Never mind, I'll just kill you. Why even pretend I'm trying to get information from him? None of that. None of that. None of that. Let's see. Probably best to do the... Let's stay down here and go up after all is done. It's not like we have that endless quest going on right now or anything like that. So then we could go upstairs and find out whether we can find the heavy hobgoblin. Well, if it's a great goblin, I figured we need something that's alliterative with H for the hobgoblin. The head hobgoblin, I guess, is what he would say. That probably sounds more thematic, at least, with it. So I like the idea of heavy instead. Huge. Hopeless. Well, we're going to try to make him hopeless. Yeah, convince him that his entire thing is hopeless. So we'll have the hopeless hobgoblin then in order here. Well, once I get to him, maybe he will be hopeless. Now, what else have we got? Oh, that goes in. Oops-a-daisy sapper. Howdy. And duck away before he... Oh, does he throw it at me or not? I guess so. Before going forward, I think I'll take on the 2 side pads. Maybe I could find a few more ideal locations here. Ah! Here's an ideal location right now. Vote for the Great Goblin. Yes, this is really strange. Ooh. What's this? Actually, I have to be careful. If I remember correctly, falling into that pit in the middle there, it does not give you a good day. Not in the least. So I'll just have to do this circumspectly. Oh, that's quite a crowd there. Maybe I'll avoid that group there. I'm not too sure I could take all of those on at once. Actually, I'm pretty sure that I can't. It's closer to a company of goblins than it is to a... Oh! Where'd you come from? He just popped up out of nowhere and just came down charging at me. Oops. Ah. Alright. That didn't work out very well. Actually, it worked out rather poorly considering that I used the potion. I didn't mean to use... Actually, despite using that potion... What was I... Despite using that potion, I still lost a lot of morale. Okay, don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. This is the last of the posters. So we're done with that. Killed lots of goblins. Still need to find a few more hobgoblins. And of course, find that leader. So I'm pretty sure that he's near where that big mass of goblins is located. And that once I checked out that location, I will know where this hobgoblin leader is located. I just don't want to be too much exposed, let's say, when I reach that location. Either that, or I could just ask this hobgoblin if he could take me to his leader. And somehow, though, I have a feeling it most likely will take me there on a platter or something like that, which is certainly not my intention, right? This guy's tough. Well, I guess that's hobgoblins for you. I think hobgoblins are always been on the tough side. That's 3 down. Oh yeah, there they are. And who's up there? Ah! There we go. Oh yes, that is the warlord. Now, what am I supposed to do in order to... Oh, actually, it looks like... Oh! At some point, I triggered the quest of finding him. Alright, fine. So, all I have to do is kill 2 more hobgoblins. No, I said 2 more hobgoblins! And no, I don't mean those fake Evendom hobgoblins that... The ones that think that just carrying a couple of firebombs makes you a hobgoblin. And come up with these weird recipes involving spiders and other sticky things. Don't... That was always a weird quest. Okay. Now the hobgoblin arrives. Oh. Alright. Fine. Why didn't... For some reason I had already used my... Where did that guy run to? To get more help! Oh, good grief. Alright, fine. I'll just use you all as... No, you're not doing it again. But this is a real annoying set. That's what I gotta say about that. Now, you go away. You go away. Oh, you're the original one, then, since... Okay, good. You guys done yet? Good. Now, 1 more hobgoblin, and I will be, thankfully, out of here. And then I have to get out of here afterwards, I guess? Oh, joy. Hey. Thank you. It's good to be out of that place.
Good to see you in one piece. How fared your mission into Goblin Town?
I killed a number of goblins. I killed a number of hobgoblins. I saw the war leader. I put up some campaign posters. Usual stuff. Sharnach. At least we have a name for our enemy now. If you were successful, and it sounds like you were, the Great Goblin will want to press his advantage while he has it, before more forces from Gundabad arrive. Lochar has not yet returned, and was rather mysterious about where she was going. I hope that you are ready to face the goblins without her. All right.
There is nothing more to do, but wait for the Great Goblin to attack Goblin Town with the force he has mustered.
When he does, we will be watching, ready to pounce on the winner and lay him low. Well, we could only hope.
The Great Goblin's forces are approaching, and the Warlord's host lies in wait. Battle will soon erupt. All we can do now is watch and hope they fall upon each other's spears. We received word that the Great Goblin and his host are on the move and will arrive soon. Ready yourself. This may be messy.
I can only hope that most of the mess is from the dead goblins and not from us. The goblins approach. Hold your ground. Move, you cretins! Goblin Town will be mine again, or you will die trying! Alright, oh, 1 goblin army there. And there are the hobgoblins. A wedge of leaders, followed by several other goblins. You think you're better than me, hobgoblin? Let's do this one-on-one. Come and find out who the Great Goblin fights. I accept your challenge. For the Herald of Winter! Alright. We'll see how they go. Warlord Sharka, no! Take that, you massive brutes! Sizes and everything, an unexpected outcome. The goblins have earned some respect from me, but there's too many goblins alive to defeat on our own.
The Bjornings have returned for your heads, greenskins. Farewell fast!
Bjorn!
What is she doing? She will get herself killed.
Kill the meddling Bjorning!
Is that?
Oh, well. Shut up! What? No! Oh, what? Is that an eagle? Run away! Run away!
Yes, crawl back into that pit you call home, worms. This is our land.
Okay. Well. All right. That was. Oops. Were you expecting that eagle?
What a battle! Those goblin fools did not expect a visit from a great eagle. Ha ha! Let us return to Vegbar. I could use a hot meal and a stiff drink.
Apparently she was expecting the eagle. Oh, that was unexpected.
We did it! Did you see the look on that fat goblin's face when the eagle appeared?
Goblin Town will no longer be a threat, and Gundabad has lost control of the goblin host. We have dealt a great blow to our enemies. Eventually, a new great goblin will rise to the top. They always do in time, but for now, we celebrate our victory. Thank you for your help, Pineleaf. You have done us a great service for the Bjornings and all the folk of the Vales. We are in your debt. Alright, then I need... Oh yes, we are on the Warden today, so I will take the medium armor. Deed bestowed. Quest in the Wilder Folk. Oh, completed quests. The Goblins at War. Okay, so it's based on threads, apparently. Alright, well, we've taken care of that little bit. But I'm sure that we have other things to do, like go to Hultvis. And probably also the Bjorninghus, because I need to speak to Legolas over there. So that's what we'll do. We'll meet you over in the Bjorninghus when we return to the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.